Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited for today's video. I have an affordable Christmas decor haul for you guys. I really tried to keep in mind how expensive this time of year can be. I know for a lot of us, we have Christmas presents to buy, lots of traveling is happening, and it can be very overwhelming. And with Pinterest and social media, the pressure is on, I think, to have unrealistic expectations for your Christmas decorations. So I hope you guys are inspired by some of the more affordable things that I found and how those little inexpensive things can really make your house feel homey and Christmassy without spending a ton of money. So I'm gonna sit down and show you all the items that I picked up for this year and then take you on a quick tour around my house and show you how I decorated with those items to hopefully give you guys some inspiration. All of the items that I purchased in this video will be linked in the description box down below if they are linkable. If not, they may be items you may need to head in the store and check out for yourself or find similar type items. And I just also want to add, if you are into Christmas decor along with some Christmas fashion, things like that, please consider subscribing. There will be a lot of content coming to my channel in the upcoming weeks, and I would love for you to stick around. So make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave. And with all of that being said, let's get into it. All right, so first up in the haul are items I picked up from Walmart. I was really impressed with their selection this year, along with their prices. They were really affordable, and I loved a lot of what they had. So one of the first things I grabbed was this star for my Christmas tree. You will kind of see throughout the haul that I really like to get things with pine cones and these cranberries. It's kind of how I tie everything in my whole house. So I felt like this would just be a perfect addition to the top of the tree, and it was only $10, so really, really affordable. All right, so next up are these gorgeous hurricanes. These are just under $13, and I loved, again, how it had the cranberry with the pine cones, and it just has like a little bit of sparkle to them with a little bit of kind of that snow look, but nothing too over the top. So I thought these would be really beautiful on my dining room table, and they're just super affordable. So next up is this gorgeous basket wreath. This was just under $26, and I love that this was a little bit of a different twist than having just a wreath on the front door. I really love that this has this really bright pop of red, and it has this little rustic Merry Christmas sign on it, and again, has the cranberries and the pine cones, which kind of pulls everything together in my house. The only thing I would say is this bow on here doesn't impress me very much, but it's something you could easily switch out if you wanted to. And this could easily also be hung inside your house as well. It definitely doesn't need to go on the front door. I do live in Florida, so we don't have extreme conditions, so I feel like this will do really well outside. But if you do live somewhere where your door is exposed to a lot of elements, you may want to think about keeping this one on the inside. So the next item up is this Be Merry pillow with this red striping here on the back, so it has kind of that rustic feeling. This pillow was only $10, so just a great way to add a little pop of Christmas. I think I'm gonna put this on my chair that's in my living room, and just a really cute, good quality looking pillow for only $10. So I also picked up these dish towels. These are actually not from the Christmas section. This is just from like their regular dish towels. They're by Better Homes and Gardens. I got 2 towels for $5, which is an amazing price. I love this buffalo check red plaid. It just is a great way to add a pop of red over into my kitchen area without being like overly Christmassy. So I just thought these would be a great addition for a really affordable cost. So the final 2 items I picked up from Walmart are these door bell hangers. These were just under $3, and I thought it would be so fun to hang these on 2 of the doors that you can see downstairs to add just a pop of red. They really don't make a ton of noise, so I don't think it's anything that's gonna be too irritating. But for under $3, this is just a great way to add little pops of red throughout your house for a really affordable cost. So next up is a bunch of stuff from Hobby Lobby. It's probably one of my favorite places to shop for Christmas decor. They have really good prices, and pretty much for most of the Christmas season, their stuff is 50% off. It does go very quickly. Like, I went in there on Saturday with the baby, which he was not down for shopping, so we just kind of walked through really quickly, and I went back 2 days later and almost half of it was gone. So it's going really quickly, but I do know a lot of this is available online, and I think if you spend $50, it's free shipping. So I'll link as much as I can for you down below. So first up is the sign that says Believe. I loved how it had that rustic feel to it with the Believe in red letters to kind of give that pop of red behind my dining room table on the shelves. This was $7.99 with 50% off, so it was just under $4. Really, really affordable, and I will have this for years to come. Another item I picked up that I really loved, with this, I think I plan on displaying it kind of just like this on my shelves, leaned up, but I like the rustic feel of this. It is like a plastic material, so I don't need to worry about it breaking. It was $9.99 with 50% off, so around $5 for this, which is such a good price to give this much pop of Christmas. That's kind of what I look for, is items that give me a big bang for my buck for not a lot of money, and I felt like this really does that. And from far away, you definitely can't tell that it's this plastic material. So up next is this rustic looking Christmas tree. This was $19.99 with 50% off, so just $10 for this. I thought it was a great size to add to one of my console tables. It has the pine cones and the little pops of cranberry, which is something I love, as you can tell, and it has this little burlap wrap here on the bottom. It's just one of those items that I can throw in my Christmas bins as well, and will be really easy to store, and I don't need to worry about breaking. And I really, really love this one. There were a ton left in our store here, and I'm pretty sure this is available online too. So up next is this red bow. This one was $9.99 with 50% off, so only $5. I actually have this identical bow that I used last year, so I wanted to pick up one more. I love to add bows to things that are already existing in my house to just give that Christmas touch and a pop of red. So I will show you how I do that with these. It's just a really affordable way, again, to bring Christmas throughout your house without spending a ton of money. So up next are these poinsettias. These are $1.99, 50% off, so just about $1 each. I picked up 15 of them, and I added just 2 or 3 to see if I liked it, and I love it. I really wanted to add some more red to my tree and a little more texture, and this is a really affordable way of doing it. So they have tons of options at Hobby Lobby for things like this to add different textures and colors to your tree, so I would definitely check that out. But these are just more of a velvety material with just a little bit of sparkle here in the center, so I thought these were just really beautiful. So I also grabbed this metal little sign to put up on my shelves. I liked that it kind of mixed up the textures, and it was in this metal material with the red lettering. This one was $5.99 with 50% off, so $3. So affordable, and an easy way to add that little Christmas touch. So I also picked up this mini wreath. I have 2 of the exact ones from last year, and I'm actually using them with some of my pillar candles that I already have, and just putting the candle here in the center and making what I already have into a Christmas decoration, which is a great way to save money. This was $11.99, 50% off, so you're just around $6 to transform something you already have and make it Christmassy. So I will show you guys that example at the end of this video. So I also picked up this bigger sized wreath that has that same feeling with the pine cones and the cranberries. This one was $24.99, 50% off. So a great price for this. With this, I plan on hanging this in the higher, I have 2 higher cabinets here in my kitchen to give that pop of Christmas over on that side of the house. So last up from Hobby Lobby is this Merry Christmas garland. This is actually in a metal material, so it has quite a good weight to it. So I'm a little concerned about being able to hang this up where I normally hang up my garland. So we'll see how this works, but if it doesn't work, I can always return it. This was $29.99, 50% off, so around $15 for this. I just really liked the rustic feel of it, so I really hope this works, but we'll see. So I also picked up these 2 little mini trees. They kind of resemble the bigger one that I showed you, except for this one just has little pine cones on it, but they both have this little burlap part here on the bottom. So these were $4.99, 50% off. So I got 2 trees for $5. I thought these would be really cute on the shelves behind my dining room table. I mean, tons of different places. And this is also something, if I put them where my toddler could reach, I don't need to worry about him damaging them. So I thought these would just be good to place somewhere. So next up, I have some items I picked up from Target. There really isn't too much here. I found Target's prices to be just really expensive, and I prefer to wait for like a Black Friday sale or when their Christmas decorations start to go on sale. I feel like Walmart's prices are just really good all the time, but for me personally, I'm gonna wait for Target stuff to go on sale a little bit further, but I did find some items at some really great prices, so I wanted to show those to you guys. The first thing is this cute little sled. It was $5. It's kind of in that dollar spot section right at the front of Target. I can either use this in my kitchen, kind of leaning up against the backsplash, or on my little shelves over here. I will definitely be able to find a place for this, no problem. So I also picked up these really beautiful glass jars. These were $3.99 each, and I loved how it has this mercury glass look, but in this red color. These are just a great way to add pops of red in different places for just a really inexpensive cost. And I feel like they look way more expensive than $3.99. These were by Opal House, so if they are available online, I will link these down below for you. So I also picked up these wreath picks. These were just $6, and I thought these would be really nice to add to some of the less expensive Christmas trees I got, to some of the garland I have. I'm sure I can find tons of places for them, and I really liked the color and the look of them, and for $6 you just can't beat that price. So I grabbed some of these. So I also picked up this rug that says wishing you a very Merry Christmas. I think I'm going to use this outside my front door. I have a really covered porch area, so I don't really need to worry about the weather as much. And I kind of like the look of this. There weren't a ton of outdoor rugs that I could find that I was loving. But if I don't use it there, you could use it in your kitchen, inside your front door. It has the rubber backing to it, so you don't need to worry about it sliding around. So just lots of options for only $10. It really brings a Christmas feel anywhere you put it. So I also picked up these white ceramic Christmas trees. The bigger one is $5 and the smaller one is $3. I thought these would be cute in so many different places, and they're just very simple and clean looking, so I really love these. And last up from Target are Christmas ornaments. As you can see on my tree behind me, my coloring in my Christmas tree is navies and reds, and this year they came out with a navy and white check print, which I have the red and navy check print that they had last year, so I thought these would be a really great addition. They're only $3 and they're quite large, so I feel like they give like a lot of pop for not a lot of money. They have this metal detail here, and this one says joy, and then the other ones just have a snowflake on them. And I also picked up this photo frame Christmas ornament with 2019. I don't have a picture in it yet, but it's one of my favorite things to do is add photo ornaments to the tree because they're so fun to look back on. So this one I thought was really cute as well, and it was only $3. All right, so last up in the haul are some items I picked up from HomeGoods. We all know HomeGoods is one of those places when you see it, you better buy it because it's gonna go really fast. And so I just picked up a few things from there this year. So one of the cool things that I found at Hobby Lobby this year is this photo and card banner kit. So it has 16 of these little clothespins and a 5-foot piece of twine. So you're able to just hang this somewhere and display all your cards as they come in, which is always really fun because usually they're the photo Christmas cards. So it's a great way to just look at all your friends and family as their photos come in and kind of make a decoration of it. So I ended up picking up 2 little packs of these. They were only $3.99, so really, really affordable. So I also picked this up from Marshalls, which I really loved the greenery with the cranberries and the pine cones, which again just kind of goes with everything else I already had. This was $14.99. The base of it has kind of like an iridescence to it, so I just thought it was really beautiful. It's quite a large size, and it's something I can leave on my end table and not worry about my toddler breaking. The container of this is not like a ceramic or anything, so if he accidentally knocks it over, I think it will survive fairly easily, and there's really nothing he can pull out or hurt himself on. So the last item I picked up at Marshalls is this garland that I am putting across my TV stand here in my living room. Here in Florida, we do not have fireplaces, so our TV stand is kind of what I use to decorate as a mantle per se. This was only $34.99, which I think is a great price. It's even less expensive than the 50% off discount at Hobby Lobby. And this matches almost identically to the centerpiece that I just showed you. It has little pops of cranberry and these pine cones, but I felt like it's just really simple and it has a really realistic look to it. And this will be another piece I will have for years to come. So they had a ton of selection at Marshalls, HomeGoods, and Hobby Lobby. So if you're interested in something like that, I would definitely run into the stores and check them out before they are completely sold out. So here's a look at the front entry table. I ended up taking these little houses that I got last year. I believe I got those at Michael's. They're just like little tin houses, and you can put tea light candles. I've had this joy for quite a long time. I think it's from Target years ago. It's just like a wooden material joy. And then these are the wreaths that I told you about that I just added to my existing candlesticks to turn them into more Christmassy looking decorations. And then I just took these little wreath inserts that I showed you that I had from Target, and I put them in this little arrangement to turn them into some Christmas decor. So I also added that red bow to this photo that I have hanging in my entry. So it just kind of turns it into something kind of Christmassy, really simple and easy. That's the bow again I got at Hobby Lobby. So this is the Christmas tree that I had purchased from Hobby Lobby. I just added some more of the cranberry wreath picks that I got from Target to add just a little more pop of red there. These are the candle holders that I purchased from Target. And then I just switched out 2 of my picture frames with photos with Santa of both the boys. And then again, I took the wreath and added it to the existing candlestick I have, just to kind of give it that Christmassy look. And then again, I just added that red bow to my clock to kind of turn that into something Christmassy as well. So I decided to add my Be Merry pillow here on my chair that's in my living room. And then these stockings are from Target, and I believe they come back every year. And this year I just decided to hang them on the wall because last year Brooks kept pulling them down, so I thought this was a really easy way to display them without him pulling those down. So here is a look at our mantle. So as you can see, I used that garland that I got from Marshalls to put across here. And then these little red berries here in this jar, I got last year, I believe at Hobby Lobby. So I just put those inside that jar to give it kind of a Christmassy look. The Santa I have had for years and years and years. It lights up, you can really see it really well at nighttime. And then I ended up just adding this little Joy red basket I picked up at Michael's, just to kind of add a little pop of red there. This is where all the baby's toys are, so I really have to be mindful of what I put in this area. And then here is a look at our Christmas tree. So you can see I used the ornaments that I got from Target. Some of these are from last year, and then the poinsettias that I added. So this Joy to the World ribbon is from Michael's last year. And then I also picked up kind of this cranberry ribbon from Marshalls. And I got, so this whole tree took about 4 rolls of ribbon, and I just kind of changed up the pattern of all of them and then added those poinsettias that I showed you. And I think the tree turned out really pretty. It's all stuff that if Brooks wanted to come and touch, he's able to, and nothing is gonna break. He has messed up some of my ribbon already, but that's definitely something I expected. So I also added these plaid red pillows that I picked up at Marshalls or HomeGoods. And then I have this blanket from last year that just has a little bit of red with the navy and white, so I felt like that went really perfectly there. So both of these hurricanes I added to the dining room table that I showed you from Walmart. And I also picked up this little centerpiece thing from Walmart as well. And this is actually real, so we'll see how long that lasts, but I just thought it looked really nice with everything, and I was looking for some kind of centerpiece to add with these candle holders, so I'm really happy with the way that turned out. This runner I picked up last year at either Marshalls or HomeGoods. So here's a look at the garland that I ended up picking up from Hobby Lobby, and I love the way it looks, except for check out the spelling of Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So I'm obviously going to have to return that. I hope it's just this particular one that is spelled incorrectly, because I really love it and I would love to replace it. But for now, I just have it up to show you guys for the video, but that definitely needs to be replaced. And then this is a peek at what I did with the shelves. So this reindeer sign is actually from Michael's. And then there's the sign that's from Hobby Lobby, the little Christmas tree, that sleigh that I showed you that's from Target. And I ended up just adding a little red ornament and this little Joy there, just to add a little pop of red. Here's a peek at the other shelf. So I used that little sign from Hobby Lobby and just stood it up. There's that one Believe sign and the little Christmas tree from Hobby Lobby. Those 2 little white trees are from Target. And then I just took an existing glass hurricane and put some cranberry filler and a candle to add just a little extra pop of red there and some height. So I'm really happy with how both of my shelves turned out. So in our kitchen, I just took the stand that I already had from Hobby Lobby and I added these little twigs, again, these little wreath picks that I picked up from Target, and I just added it to the existing flower arrangement that I had to kind of make it Christmassy. This is actually supposed to light up, but I cannot find 2 AA batteries that work, but that'll be really pretty when it does. just a really nice pop of red. So for some reason, these LED lights that we have under our countertops come across purple on camera, but they are not. They are very white, but for some reason they're coming across very purple. So here in our kitchen, I just added these signs that I've had for the last few years. They're from various places. And then those little red jars are from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. And then I just added my red towels, a little Christmas candle, and then I just hung that wreath with a command hook and some ribbon to add just a little pop of red. So I also ended up picking up this soap and lotion dispenser, little Christmas set, and I picked that up at Marshalls as well.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true, that's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls, I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. I guess that spring and summer, they're all fine, but I've been waiting for the season that's mine. So let it come, yeah, let it come. Snowflakes fall, I can hear the sleigh bells call. They're saying it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my
Right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some Christmas inspiration. If it did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.
I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time to have a merry holiday. What if